What's up, everybody? Welcome in this new course. I'm jordy.bayo. I'm DevOps engineer specializing today in blockchain and Web3 development. And in this course, I'm going to introduce you to blockchain development. But those things are very basic things. Like I said it last time, I told you that this course is very basic course about blockchain, about cryptography. You will learn about wallet, you will learn about addresses, you will learn how to use Python and make some program with those stuff and interact with the blockchain. But it's not very deep. It's not like create a cryptocurrency. But if you want to create your own cryptocurrency, like with Solidity, with Python and things like that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because I'm going to launch a course like that by the mid of this year. I'm going to launch a full course of blockchain development. So in this first part, in this first chapter, I'm going to introduce you to Bitcoin and blockchain and how to take part in the Bitcoin ecosystem. We will learn about Bitcoin and its features, blockchain, how both work together, and what the differences between them are. Also, we will explore how to get a Bitcoin wallet and how to start using it, along with how to spend and send Bitcoin. So keep going until the end of this video. That is the first chapter of this course. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital currency. This means that it only exists in an electronic record, and unlike physical currency, you cannot hold it in your hand. It's not like a normal currency. It's not like Naira, it's not like dollar, it's not like franc CFA. It's a currency that is electronic. First of all, digital currency. You can send and receive money using Bitcoin, just as you can with other methods, as well as pay for things and services with Bitcoin. You can also, Bitcoin is interchangeable with traditional money. You can swipe your Bitcoin to dollars and dollars to Bitcoin, like you do with any type of currency. There are exchanges where you can buy and sell Bitcoin. There are many other digital currency, but Bitcoin is the first and the most popular one. Bitcoin uses peer-to-peer technology to operate, with no central authority and banks managing transaction. It's not a system where you get the bank that manage all the transaction. It's very decentralized. And the issuing of Bitcoin is carried out collectively by the network. Bitcoin is open source. That means that everybody can contribute to the development of the network. That means also that its design is public. Nobody owns or control Bitcoin, and everybody can use it. Bitcoin is digital and decentralized. For the first time in history, people can exchange value without intermediaries, which translates to greater control of funds and lower fees. It is a cryptocurrency, which means it is secure by design. Now let's jump on how do we use Bitcoin. There are a lot of advantages of using Bitcoin. Some of them are fast and easy payment. It is extremely fast to make payment with Bitcoin networks. And the network of Bitcoin never sleep. Even on holidays, sending payment internationally is also very easy. There are no banks to make anyone wait 3 business days. No extra fees for making an international transfer, and no special limitations on the minimum or maximum amount you can send. Also, something very important in this is privacy. I can bet that you have already listened to people talking about criminals buying stuff on internet using Bitcoin. Payment can be made using Bitcoin without sharing any personal info. One does not need to sign up or share any card information. In fact, it is even possible to send a payment without relaying one's identity, almost like you can with physical money. However, take note that some effort may be required to protect privacy. Another advantage of using Bitcoin is the negligible transaction fees. There are very little or minimal transaction fees while making payment with Bitcoin. There are no fees to receive Bitcoins, and having many wallets allow you to control how large a fee to pay when spending. Most wallets have reasonable default fees, and higher fees can encourage faster confirmation of your transaction. Fees are unrelated to the amount transferred, so it is possible to send 1k Bitcoin for the same fee it costs to send 1 Bitcoin. Bitcoins are created and held electronically, but there is no credit card involved that someone can steal, as nobody can charge you money on your behalf. The transactions are made using military grade over your money and high level of protection against almost all type of fraudulent works which involve certain steps. Another advantage also is multi-signature. Bitcoin's multi-signature feature allow businesses full control over their spending by allowing bitcoins to be sent only if a subset of a group of people authorize the transaction, something like proof of work. And also it is great for developer. We need to cite this because like we are developers, and it is important for all to see what are the advantages in Bitcoin ecosystem. For developers, Bitcoin is the simplest of all payment system. There are many third-party payment processing services that provide APIs. We don't need to store Bitcoin on our server. If you don't use any third party's API, you can integrate a Bitcoin directly into your application, allowing it to become your own bank and payment processor, so for me, those are very, very good advantages of Bitcoin. So now let's see what is blockchain. In simple terms, blockchain is a digital ledger. But what is a digital ledger? A digital ledger is a public record of Bitcoin transactions arranged in chronological order. So it is a permissionless distributed database based on the Bitcoin protocol that maintains a continuously growing list of transaction data records. It is distributed so that each participant has the copy of the whole blockchain. The blockchain is shared between all Bitcoin users. It is used to verify the permanence of Bitcoin transaction and to prevent double spending. It is secure and immutable, so you cannot modify it. And it is also hardened against tampering and revision, even by operators of the data store nodes. Each blockchain record is enforced cryptographically and host runs machine working as data store nodes. A blockchain is made up of blocks. A block is a record in the blockchain that contains and confirms many waiting transactions, as shown as a link that I'm going to provide, so you can find it in description. That is the blockchain.com, where you can find many transactions every single second. Roughly every 10 minutes, a new block containing transaction is happened to the blockchain through mining. It is a file called the Bitcoin blockchain sitting on thousands of computers across the world, perhaps even on your own PC at home. The file contains data about all Bitcoin transactions, that is the payment of Bitcoins from one account to another that have ever happened. This is often called a ledger. It is similar to a bank ledger, which keeps a record of payment. Now, both blockchain and Bitcoin have the same similar attribute. Blockchain is the technology behind Bitcoin. It works like a database for all Bitcoin transactions, and it keeps all record of Bitcoin transactions since the very first transaction. The initial and most widely known application of blockchain technology was the public ledger of transaction for Bitcoin. However, digital currency are not the only use of blockchain technology. We have many other uses on different domains. In medical industry, blockchain is not a trace-based system which can be used to conduct all kinds of transactions, such as digital contract signing. Blockchain technology can be used to create a permanent public transparent ledger system for compiling data on sales, storing raw data by authenticating or copyrighting registration, and so on. You also have very newest and latest example with NFT and other technology like that. Now, to start making payment or buying Bitcoin, we need a Bitcoin wallet. So however, before we create a wallet, we should be aware of the following things. Security. First of all, we should take steps to secure our wallet, because it's like you are keeping today, you are your own bank and you are keeping your own money, so you need to be very, very, very accent on your security. There are a lot of different features that come with different wallet. You should evaluate all of them and choose whichever is best for you. We also have volatility. The Bitcoin price is volatile. and goes up and down depending on the market conditions. And there are a few more things that you need to be aware to take better decisions. The different form of Bitcoin wallet. Bitcoin wallet come in a lot of different forms. There are smartphone app wallets like Exodus, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and many other. There are online web wallets also. For example, blockchain.info, that is very old, and Coinbase. They are desktop-based wallet for macOS, Linux. We also have online web wallet. Online web wallet can be accessed from any browser and from any operating system, so that make it quite platform independent. One of the most popular one is Coinbase, where you can purchase and send Bitcoin. There are a few other as well, like Binance, BitGo, BTC.com, Coinspace, Crypto.com, Green Address, and so on. There are also mobile wallets that you can use from your smartphone, like I said it before, like MetaMask, like Trust Wallet, and many others. You also have Crypto.com that has its own mobile wallet. You have Exodus, I'm just citing the most popular one, and you also have CoinMarket wallet. Today you have also CoinMarketCap wallet. They are available for Android phone, iOS phone, and anything that you can imagine, and they are very popular. Just type top of the 10 mobile wallets on Google and you are going to find it. There are also wallets that are available for desktop computers running on all operating systems. Some of the popular ones are Bitcoin Core, Green Address, BitGo, Exodus, etc. Bitcoin wallets may require specific hardware solution. For example, Trezor. Trezor is a hardware wallet that has a lot more security, and we can even sign transactions. It is a separate device, so it is much more secure and less prone to hacking. It is also recommended that you use Bitcoin cold storage for a large number of Bitcoin, let's say 10, 20, 30 Bitcoins. Bitcoin cold storage can be held offline, like in a paper money wallet. For this purpose, you can get a Bitcoin address from bitaddress.com, which can be used to send Bitcoins and then store details offline. You also have Ledger, which is a French startup who launched those type of hardware wallet, where it is like a USB key. You can just connect online and spend your Bitcoin. Now, how to get and send Bitcoin. For me, it's very important to understand all that ecosystem before going straight to the code, so that I make sure that you already know some basic things about this Bitcoin, guys. Now, let's continue. Bitcoin can be bought from exchanges website. You have Coinbase, you have Binance, and you have many exchanges. You have Kraken also. Some operate globally, and some are specific to a particular country or region depending on the law of that country. There are exchanges available for all regions and country of the world. For example, one of the most popular one is Coinbase, and their Bitcoin can be sold and sold, and you can see your account details, right, containing information on what Bitcoin you hold with them, etc. What are your transactions, what are your history, etc. You can also buy Bitcoins from Bitcoin ATM, but that is very rare in Africa. One of the best websites to find your local Bitcoin ATM is Coin ATM Mada, and there you will find the distribution of almost anywhere in the world on the world map where you can find a Bitcoin ATM. You can also buy in person from other users. That is also possible. The location of people who are interested in selling Bitcoin can be found at localbitcoin.com. In the following screenshot, we can see all the people in the United States who are interested in selling Bitcoins. Bitcoins can be bought from this site by other users. You can also send Bitcoin to other users who are interested in buying them. So you have this quick sell button where you can buy, and there are also a lot of places where we can spend Bitcoin online on product and services. One of the sites to find these places are spendabit.co, and this website will show you almost many websites where you can spend Bitcoin to buy product and services. I have a friend of mine who used to buy GPU from those websites in Bitcoin, not using dollars. So it's very realistic. It's very realistic what I'm talking about, guys. So for example, when we perform a sample search of a toaster in a search bar, it will show all the listing from the sellers who are selling this product and are ready to accept Bitcoin payments. Another place to find businesses who accept Bitcoin payments is 99bitcoin.com. This website contains a list of companies that accept Bitcoins as payment. There are a lot of well-known names that are listed there, as shown in the following list. You have WordPress, Overstock, Subway, Microsoft, Reddit, and much more. Today you also have Twitter, so you can send Bitcoin on Twitter to another guy. Let's say you want to share Bitcoin with somebody and send Bitcoin to somebody on Twitter. You can do it today by just adding your address on your profile Twitter account. That's the evolution. A few years ago it was not possible, but that is the evolution. Summary: in this chapter we were introduced to Bitcoin and blockchain technology and how we can start playing a part in the Bitcoin ecosystem. We learn about Bitcoin and its feature, blockchain, how Bitcoin and blockchain work together, and what the difference between them is. We also explore getting a Bitcoin wallet and how to start using it. We learn how to get and send Bitcoin, and we learn about the various places to get Bitcoin, both online and offline. We looked at how to send Bitcoins, and we looked at some places where you can spend Bitcoins and buy products and services. In the next chapter, guys, we will explore the Bitcoin and blockchain APIs programmatically, okay? And we look at how to get started mining Bitcoins. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave me some comment if you love my contents. Let's see in the next video.